Let's start off with a little exercise. I'd like you to imagine that you're holding a stress ball. Now go ahead, give it a squeeze. It should deform nicely against your hand, and when you let go, it'll bounce back to its original shape. You can do this over and over again, and the ball will always bounce back. Now, there's something similar in the body, but instead of a stress ball in your hand, you have these spongy tissues in between the bones of your spine. These are the intervertebral discs, and just like stress balls, they're comprised of a gelatinous center surrounded by an outer casing. Now, let's go back to the stress balls. What if you had a faulty ball? What if the center suddenly turned hard, or the walls got punctured? Well, you're now left with something that doesn't do its job. Now, what if I tell you that something like this happens in your body? As the discs start to degenerate, they can no longer bounce back and provide that support that your spine needs. You're literally left with a pain in the back. Unfortunately, this is the reality for over 70% of adults. Lower back pain, caused by the degeneration of the discs, is one of the most common reasons why people visit the doctor, resulting in over $6 billion in annual healthcare spending. Despite this huge burden, we still don't really understand how this degeneration occurs, and as such, research has largely been focused on this. But this leaves a critical gap in our understanding on the healthy state of the discs. So sit up with your back straight, as this is where my project comes in. I believe a molecule called Proteoglycan 4, or PRG4, is a key player in maintaining healthy discs. PRG4 is a bio-lubricant that's typically found in load-bearing tissues, such as the knee, and we've seen lower expression or less of PRG4 in degenerated discs. But this is where the knowledge ends, and where I hope to come in. Using a genetically modified mouse model where the PRG4 gene is deleted and production of the bio-lubricant is halted, I want to study disc degeneration and look at what deletion of PRG4 does to how the discs look, how they work, and how the cells behave. And I'll be doing this by doing tissue and gene analysis, as well as biomechanical testing, where I'll measure the stiffness and strength of the discs. I've already seen severely degenerated tissue when PRG4 is deleted, as well as a loss of function, and my work will now focus on targeting specific regions of the tissue, such as the outer casing, to determine the sequential events that lead to these painful outcomes. Overall, I hope that my back-breaking work will bring us one step closer to helping those suffering from lower back pain. Thank you.